Thanks for staying with us. You're still on to Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. It's now time for newspaper review. Stay with us.
And Chukwudi Kudubaja is right here with us. Let's welcome him. Chukwudi, good morning.
Yeah, how are you doing? Good morning.
I could do with some rest. Yesterday was quite...
But you look so crisp, happy, and of course smiling. What your lips say, I'm not...
and not what my body says.
It's not what your general, profile is telling us.
Well, what your lips says comes from your heart.
That's true.
That's what it says. That from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Actually, part of our job is to make them believe.
It's to mask how you feel.
We don't want to know your mother just died before you came into the studio.
You mask how you feel.
If you got to know 5 minutes before reading that news, we don't want to know your mom died. Make believe.
Yes.
So you're welcome.
Bless you. How you doing?
Great.
Yes. And,
good morning.
I'm sure it's not late now to, of course, wish us. I wasn't here yesterday.
Okay.
You went here
yesterday.
You're
not part of the... She didn't hear my song yesterday. Better days are coming by and by.
I was watching you.
Don't you be downhearted. Don't you? That was what encapsulated President Tinubu's speech yesterday. Hope is everything.
Have you ever been in the choir before?
I sang tenor in Baptist choir. Precious Savior, I will pray. Oh, please, let's not.
You didn't hear my
national broadcast.
You didn't hear my own yesterday.
What did you do? Nigeria
is 64. The odds we did survive.
Remember,
that's the green, white, green lady. Yeah. That's the patriotic one. Yeah. Claire, I like that. I like that.
But of course, we must give credit. We must give credit to Big Papa Bongo Zikwe.
Yeah,
he came up with another beautiful one, but I don't think it's.
He always has beautiful ones.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the papers.
Let's go.
Anyway, we are actually reflecting the past.
No,
and honoring.
It's part of making our viewer happy.
Yes.
Art drives television.
Okay, so let me quickly start with leadership. And leadership is leading with mixed reactions. Trail Tinubu's independence broadcast. Well, of course, there will be those who will have their own views about things. Yeah. Fearless in October, protests poor in states. Okay, fearless in October, protest poor in states. So let me read it correctly. So I don't give it a different meaning.
That's the title they get. The other one was End Hunger. And this one is Fearless in October. I'll talk about it.
Protesters converge on Lagos, Abuja amid tight security. Youths shun action in North host solidarity march. We took proactive measures against looters. Please. Okay? And of course, I wanted to say the celebrants, but we are all celebrants. Yes. We are all celebrants. Yes, that's the picture story. I was going to speak to the picture story there. Of course, where we see the president, the first lady of the country, wife of the vice president, the vice president, president of the Senate. You understand the leadership of this great country, cutting the birthday cake. And, it's right there. I don't want to go on mention. There are quite a number of dignitaries, including, of course, the newly sworn-in Chief Justice of Nigeria. She's also there. And the beautiful wife of the Chief of Staff is also in front there. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation. So let me not miss protocol. Chukudi, when you go for MCs and you miss an aspect of the protocol,
that is
someone looks at you like that.
That is where my underbelly is exposed. This young journalist. Protocol.
Okay. Uncertainty over Naira for crude policy. As FG fails to release guideline, there are other trending stories, but I didn't steal Kaduna money. I will swear with Quran, Rufai. And PDP is not one man's enterprise. That's according to the governors. Let me quickly move on to the blueprint. The blueprint Says, Tinubu's 30-day confab excites youth council and Ndibo, APC, others as well. Yesterday, yes, the youths were all, picking on that aspect of the president's broadcast and speaking to it. That's the National Youth Council's meeting. I'm sure you will also speak to that. So, but that story comes with quite 1, 2, 3 riders there. Now, WHO targets 2.5 million Borno children for third polio immunization, and I think this is also very critical. Yes. Now, yes, meet our demands in 14 days to preserve peace. Also, again, tells federal government. That's topmost on the blueprint headliner there. And then, which other story is trending? Okay, the same picture story of the cutting of the birthday cake. I am ready to swear I didn't steal as Kaduna governor. Again, El-Rufai, another version coming from the blueprint. Demola, you've
okay,
got one.
I have this this Nigeria newspaper just beside the nameplate. Let's stand together for peace, development of FCT, Wike in Independence message. The details can be found on page 6. Insecurity, we are winning the war, says Tinubu. In under 1 year, over 300 Boko Haram bandits commanders eliminated. President reveals, pleads for patience, says Nigeria is work in progress to invoke 30-day youth confab. The details can be found on page 2 and 4. Diversify Nigeria's revenue sources, LCCI tells federal government. FCTA gives 2-week ultimatum for regularization of documents. Details on page 6, 9, and 56. Subsidy remover, importation of petrol drops by 3.58 billion liters. That's good news.
Wonderful news, Demola. Wonderful news.
At least our foreign exchange will be...
Thank you. The pressure on the naira, on the naira, will reduce because not too much of it will now be chasing just $1.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It is,
and it drops off.
So that's the advantage of these local production.
Those things we import. If we now are not faced with you go kill person before you get dollar, those things will come cheaper.
Yeah,
and people will be happier
and
at the end of the day. It's a good one.
You know?
That was why I didn't quite like when I read that the takeoff of the Naira crude oil in Naira is an investigation anyway. It's not attributed as a story. So let's be careful. They say it has not taken off. Please, the earlier it takes off, the better, because it's going to help what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
You know, that is the reason for the increase in the foreign reserve, which was part of Mr. President. I'm actually looking at it. There it is now. You know, it says, the president said we inherited a reserve of over 33 billion 16 months ago. Since then, we have paid back the inherited forex backlog of 7 billion. We have cleared ways and means debt of over 30 trillion. We have reduced debt service ratio from 97% to 68%. Despite all of this, we have managed to keep our foreign reserve at 37 billion. So Claire, this is actually
my problem is I don't know when to speak from the mind and when to speak from the heart because they are two different things. Let me step away from analysis. Chukwudi keeps telling you this administration knows where it is going. I'm not saying it to make anyone happy. A journalist does not talk to make you happy. Because before you know it, he also returns to criticism. That's the way he is. But this administration, this government is competent. Let me stop there, please.
There's again, I will reference Bongo Sikwe. Nothing good comes easy. You don't sow today and then expect to reap the following day. Everything is a process. It takes time.
It's taking so long to take us down.
Yes, but we can also empathize with Nigerians because it has come, it's a situation that has...
Their pain is real.
Yes.
And we must empathize with them.
Yes.
Otherwise, we stop being human.
Precisely.
But when you are empathizing with people, you'll also say that, what did I say yesterday? Hope is what you get drunk on when there's no alcohol around. Without hope, life dies. Forget that you belevu today.
Me, I want
Hope
to
There
is
is
hope.
hope.
yes,
Hope
At
is
the end of the
everything.
tunnel.
I want to talk about
It's an elixir.
Chukudi, I want
Okay,
us to
we don't
talk
have much
about
time,
yes,
so that you
yes,
can-
yes.
It's
I want
okay,
us to
it's
talk
okay.
about the parade yesterday and the significance of that parade yesterday, even though it was part of analysis during the open. But you see, a lot of us don't understand when we do watch, the military parade at Independence.
Yes.
What that signifies and what the emotions it should elicit from us. While watching, the parade, I noticed the solemnity of that event. I noticed, the discipline with which the members of the armed forces carried out their activity, the precision, and it gives me the chills. I don't know, Chukudi, if anybody.
We are reinventing so many things. Those of us who are in communication skills, communication is everything, really. After attitude, attitude is everything. What you saw there was a projection, a demonstration of Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. That song, the lyrics of that song.
It's
I am
it's
happy
powerful.
my children are beginning to tell me,
It's powerful.
Daddy, this song has things in it.
Yes.
Too. That is the point.
It's very powerful. It's
That
very
is the
powerful. And
point.
each time I recite this national
Yes.
anthem, even before it was brought back, it made
It
me
never left
a
me.
sense of
It never left me.
Yes.
I had a nostalgia.
That's why they say words are powerful.
Yes.
Words are powerful.
My people have a saying that Otano can see. Criticism, rabid criticism is worse than poison. Mind what you say to your neighbor.
And I just want us to Demola. You
Words.
see, the second lyric of the stanza is usually taken in very reduced, voice tone, not at the same.
Actually, when you hear musicologists, when
Yes.
you hear choir masters do Nigeria will hail thee,
Yes.
you go to another level of appreciation.
Yes, because when they tell you Nigeria, we hail
It's on a
thee,
high note there.
our own dear
That's it.
native
Eh, why did they not take her away from you? She could have done well in music.
land.
Anyway, the polio initiative in the north,
Yes.
and we applaud it. We have no business having in this century things that have been kicked out. There was an NTA promo then. He said, make we kick polio, come off our country. Was it polio?
Was it,
I think I'm mixing it.
okay.
NTA and Ray Michael Nwachuku, you held the sway in terms of adverts that made people want to watch TV forever.
Promo and all that.
Promo.
This
The talents of NTA.
The rhythm reminded me of another one. When you say police is your friend,
Yeah.
there's another one. Make una call police, yo. Make una call police, yo. Make una call police, yo.
Make una call
Look at all
police,
these
yo.
oldies.
You know
Look
what
at
the
all
ammo
these-
robber? I got into trouble in Benin. A policeman, and they face for West Circular for Benin. So instead of make una call police, the policeman, make una call police, make una call Papo's house, the man rushed out. Not me that they do song. Gave me that deal.
Call police, yo.
It was, look, it was. Let's return those days now. NTA.
Anyway, over to you. Maybe we need another Ray Mike Nwachuku.
It was great.
Yes, it was very great.
It was
very
great.
good. Are we done?
Yes, we are done this segment. Thanks for coming, Chooks.
Always
Thank you,
making this.
guys.
We'll see you
Great,
tomorrow.
great breakfast any day.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take a break now. Good Morning Nigeria continues. Stay with us.